Helldivers 2 is on sale on Steam for $12.49. This is a deal that's too good to be true. Literally, because it's not true. So if we go here, this at first glance looks like Helldivers 2, and it's understandable why you would think that. We have official video being played. We have TM in the name. You have the official image here. It says the developer is Arrowhead Game Studios. It says the publisher is PlayStation PC LLC. We have images. Everything looks real, even down to the system requirements. But things will kind of fall apart if you look a little closer. For example, you might notice that the recent events and announcements are all March 1st. You might notice that the release date is November 4th, 2023. You might notice the game only has 36 reviews. And you might say, that is weird, I'm going to go to the real Helldivers 2 then. Well, here's Helldivers 2. This one's in the action game category, and you can see that right up here at the top. And if you look at the previous one, it was in the indie games category. So you might think that this is Helldivers 2 on sale for $19.99, and you'd be wrong. This isn't Helldivers 2 either. This is a game that was released November 4th. And again, you're looking at this and you're seeing the right images, the right names. Well, what's going on? This is Helldivers 2. And you can see it's in all games, action games, PlayStation Studios franchise, Helldivers 2 TM, and Helldivers 2. And again, though, you'll see the same developer and publisher name, but this is released February 8th with 158,000, almost 160,000 reviews. You'll also notice there's a ton more things here, like the Super Citizen Edition, the entire PlayStation Studios bundle. They'll talk about the Japanese interface, a lot more information, awards. This is the real Helldivers 2. So, this brought me into questioning, what's going on? What can I find out? So I took the first game here, and I took the ID. That's why the URLs are visible. I took the ID, and I plugged it in. And this is in the Steam database. It is Figurality. This is the game's original name. And if we scroll down here, you'll see, if we find it, that this was changed right about somewhere. Right here. They changed it. So Figurality, a game with a choice of actions. By controlling the mouse cursor, you must guide it to the correct figure before you hit the wall. The further you progress, the more difficult the figures become. And this is changed to Helldivers 2. And down here, you can see that they actually have another name change in their studio. We're going to get to in a bit. But they changed the studio names right here on March 1st as well. So then I go to the second Helldivers page. Again, you can see that URL up here. And I plop that in. And this is Do Not Smile. And I go down and I look, and it doesn't take too much. We go here, and there you go. The game is a 2D platform with puzzle elements. Each game level is filled with various traps and quest items. You need to move around the level by bypassing traps and complete the task. Carefully think over each of your actions, because the charges to change gravity are not infinite. There's a line through it. It's hard to read. But this was Do Not Smile. And again, they changed the name of a studio. They changed the name of a studio to match the PlayStation Studio right here. That's odd. And of course, if you wanted to, you could go to the official Helldivers 2 one, and you'll see that none of that nonsense is here. Although I do have to fault the Helldivers 2 team real quick. I felt slighted when I was checking it. There was a tag for this game, which is right here. They keep removing this tag. Listen. The people have spoken. Your game is user voted to be hentai. Just embrace it, okay? Just saying that to the Helldivers team. Just embrace it. Now, as I said here, we'll go back to the first one. This is the first one. This is the one under the indie games category. We go back to the first one, and you'll see they changed B-Side Studio to PlayStation PLC LLC. If I scroll down, B-Side Studio was originally Albob's, and that was changed February 6th at 15:32:52 US UTC. So if I go to the second Helldivers 2, the one in the action category, the second Helldivers 2, this was Fest Studio that was changed. So if I go down on February 6th at 15:41:04 UTC, they changed from Glamurny to Fest Studio. So hold up. So they changed within 9 minutes of this one. So my assumption is going to be, if this happened in February, at first I thought maybe someone hacked the accounts of these two developers and is basically doing this to try to somehow make money. Don't know how that would work because of the protections I'll get to in a bit. But The fact that the name changes happened 24 days ago on both of these at basically the same time makes me think this is the same person running two accounts. And if we go down again, that's not even the only name change. It was Soul Onboard Studio, then it was Albomb. And again, over here, this is the second one if we scroll down. This was White Hole Games until it became Glamourny. So, with that being said, I don't understand what their point is. Because, like, so this is obviously the official Helldivers 2. And the thing that's going to happen, very clearly, is as soon as Steam sees this, they're not going to release the funds, right? And even if Steam, in a magical world, doesn't take action and allows the fake Helldivers games to stay up, right? Steam has 2-hour refunds that everyone that uses Steam knows about. So you're just going to refund the game. If you accidentally purchased one of the fake Helldivers 2, you're just going to go ahead and refund it. Because there's no reason not to. You're going to see a platformer game, you're going to see a puzzle game, and you're going to refund it. Now, this isn't that old. This isn't old news I'm covering. At least I don't think I would consider it old news. This didn't happen that long ago. So I don't have like an update from Steam. These pages are live. At the time of me recording this video, this page here, these are all live. What do I think is going to end up happening? I fully expect Steam is just going to ban both of the accounts. They could be facing legal trouble as well. I don't know what Helldivers team wants to do, what PlayStation wants to do, but the fact they're deciding to use the trademark in a fake Steam page, 2 of them, in the middle of the night, Eastern, trying to make money, fake sales. I could see PlayStation Studios hitting them with a fat lawsuit. But that remains to be seen. It's just one of those things where I saw it mentioned on Twitter, a couple posts, because I don't play Helldivers 2, I don't have it, but I do enjoy watching the clips because they're pretty interesting. And I just saw multiple people mention fake Helldivers 2 on Steam, beware, and there's 2 of them. I wasn't expecting 2. So again, just if you're gonna buy the game, I know it's obvious here, like just make sure you check the reviews. Make sure you check the ID up here if you're buying it on Steam. Make sure you check for all of this extra stuff. They can't fake the number of reviews. They can't fake this ID. And I am just worried that if this isn't taken care of in a very forceful manner by Steam and by possibly PlayStation Studios as well, then we'll see more copycats trying to trick people. Even though I don't understand how they think they're going to get the money. I don't know how they think they're going to get the money.